Last week, we recognized one of our bell ringers who rang bells for 40 years in this congregation. And today, I want to recognize another I'll get emotional, sorry. Another very important person to our music and to this choir. Judy Emmons. Judy, will you come forward, please? Judy started singing when she was in grade school here at this church. And the woman's name was Mrs. Francis, who directed that children's choir. And then she graduated to Mrs. Laycock and sang in the junior choir and also sang in a girls' choir. And this is when she's in grade school and middle school. And then when she became a freshman in high school, Paul Laycock, who was directing the choir, invited her to be a part of that, along with all the other high school girls, and they filled up the entire front row of participants. And then Judy was not allowed not to participate when she went to college. Whenever she came home for a weekend or a holiday, she was required to sing in the choir. So you add that up, and then meeting Jerry, and Jerry sang in the choir with her here. That was over 60 years that Judy's been involved. Over 60 years. Isn't that phenomenal? And when you think about it, what a prize we have in this individual standing here. Someone who has history. Someone who knows this church and knows this congregation and knows our personalities and knows our loves and knows our failings. This is Judy. And Judy is the kind of person who gives everything to this church. When you think about over 60 years, she gave everything, not just to the choir, not just to the music, but to this church. You know, we see her out there in the rotunda and sharing her baked goods. And even if she doesn't show up all the time, you know that Judy's baked goods are going to be there. The community meals, she and Phyllis formed that and started a wonderful ministry. And it still goes on. I just think, Judy, you are just a prize and a wonderful witness to devotion and love and ministry. So could you acknowledge Judy, please? You see how much you are appreciated. Now, my one regret is we don't have a whole row of basses and tenors today, but we have 3 very strong male singers, and we just want to recognize you today with a song that I know you like, which is Lord of the Dance. And then I put together this plaque for you and your copy of the Hallelujah Chorus, number 14. So, Judy, just know how much you're loved. Thank you.
share.